So before the break, we were talking about absorption, and you just mentioned to me, sort of off camera, some amazing information about how people can get your book and follow the plan. And most importantly, they come and see you. And I think you said they can come to see you complimentary or pro bono or something like that. That's amazing.
Absolutely. It's really they don't have to come. They can just go to agereversingsecret.com, and on the end of that this is little information about our system, and then there is a link to booking a call. This call is complimentary. I will You will tell me what you want to achieve, and I tell you how you can do it, and then how much it's going to cost. I don't charge really, but you need to take certain supplements that you need to get. Some of you, not everybody, right? But most of you need this, the rebuilding the connective tissue and anti-inflammatory. That's what I noticed, that for most people, and this is amazing because some people come to me that they are eating correctly, exercising, have a good mindset. Everything is fine according to the book, right? But they
Right.
still have problems, like my husband. They still have problems with joints. So, for example, my husband was one example. He was eating correctly, never overweight, exercise all his life, and so on. And still, he couldn't move this shoulder. It was just impossible. This hand was just not possible to move. And the doctors examined the MRI and everything, and they said, sorry, it's too damaged for any surgery. You have to have joint replacement. So he said, okay, if I do that, can I water ski? Can I lift weights? And they said, no, you have to be very careful. You can't water ski. That's out of question. So he said, I'm not doing it. So this was my motivation. So I wanted to help him because he was suffering. He couldn't sleep at night. He couldn't find the right position for this arm. It was terrible. So we were looking for the solution. So this is how I came across this whole thing. From the professor of electrical engineering, I started my husband said, listen, you are a scientist. Let's look into that. So that's how I found this amazing liquid that can rebuild connective tissue. So we say, okay, let's try it. And he said, it cannot wait. It'll work. The doctors didn't tell me about it. And I said, well, it's up to you. Give it to me. It's only money. It's not going to work. So the first month, you have to drink it twice a day. It's critical because it stays in your body for 12 hours and it drops. So you have to saturate your body. So twice a day, critical. And he drank it for 1 month and nothing happened. You see, I told you they are going to cheat me. It's impossible. But the second month, it was even, the second month, the pain increased drastically. And let me show you what happens. It is like this. These are the ligaments. And when you lose the synovial fluid here, those shrink. So once you start putting it back, they stretch. So this is the pain. Very often comes in the second month. So this is something what's happening. So he was like saying, and of course he was doing little exercises. You have to move this shoulder in his case, or so we have developed special exercises for everybody. And then the third month, suddenly he calls me to the kitchen and said, oh my God, look, by accident, I took milk out of refrigerator. The hand started to move. After about 8 months, he told me, listen, I have a brand new shoulder. I feel like I have, and that was 14 years ago. Until today, he has a brand new shoulder. So he came to me and he said, listen, you are scientists, look into that, because that what happened to me is a pure miracle. So I took the clinical studies, I started studying it, and it was amazing. And that was 14 years ago. And the system that we developed came out from that incident, So, and then, I have people who, I give you one example. Kirk from Canada. He was a weightlifter, competitive weightlifter. He came to us, he couldn't hold the glass of water in his hand. So the doctor said, you never go back to gym. So
Oh,
he
no.
came to us and he said, listen, I know I cannot compete anymore, but can you help me at least go back to the gym? And I said, well, we try. Let's try. Let's keep going. In 8 months, he recorded testimonial for us. Not only he went back to the gym, he was pushing 350 pounds and he won the world record in his age group. So it is, another girl who is coming to my lecture. She had 28 years back pain. She was doing everything what she could to keep herself in a good position. The doctor said, no, you have to really prepare your house because you will be on a wheelchair in a very soon. So they started rebuilding the house so that she could move the wheelchair, right, later on. She came to my lecture. She started the system. Again, it took her 8 months. So still in 6 months, she was still calling, I still have little pain. I don't know what to do. And I said, keep going. 8 months. And that was 6 years ago. Never anymore any back discomfort. And we had these cases one after the other, one after the other. And one girl, another one, I tell you, she was in Poland. I was giving a lecture in Warsaw. She came all the way from Szczecin, which is about 300 kilometers. And I was on the stage and she grabbed my microphone. That's why we have it recorded because
My goodness.
she was 50 years old on a disability, sitting on a wheelchair, not wanting to live anymore because she was in constant pain. She was going from doctor to doctor. She was going to professors of orthopedic. They got her through 11 surgeries on full anesthesia. When she woke up, and everything worked for a short period of time and came back, worked for a short period of time and came back. So after the last one, her hair was on the pillow. She lost her hair. And then finally, her girlfriend was saying, try this method. Let's see what happens. So she tried. In 8 months, again, I don't know, it's a magic number. In 8 months, she came back. She came to this lecture. She was running the stairs. She went back to work and she was happy. Everybody in the audience was crying when she was sharing her story. So, when people call me and say, listen, I again can move, I again can sleep, I again can get my that's the something that makes me happy and makes me, gives me the purpose of my life.
Well, if you can help people avoid surgery, becoming bionic people, if you can help young people, and I'll let you talk a little bit about that, from 16 to 24, wake up and realize you have to take care of the car. You don't want it to rust and beat it up and get damaged. You got this one car for all of your life, so you better take care of it when you're younger. If you can do that, you're saving people misery, and you're also rescuing people, my age, our age, if you will, that are in great pain all the time because pain doesn't go away. I mean, you get older and you get pain, you realize, wait a minute, the only time I don't have pain is when I'm laying down in my bed, but the rest of the time it always hurts. So tell us how they can get this wonderful, you have a book, as we call it, biohacking. I love that title. Biohacking is just, it's biohacking a way to a better you. So how can they get these items that you're talking about?
The best way is to get in touch with me because then I will work with you. It's not like, again, that you just have a drink and everything. We have a system. I have to work with you on food, on nutrition, just to ask you what you eat, on your mental side, on your exercise, so that something that is doable for you. And we have meetings every month for maybe 15 minutes just to check up how you doing? Is it working? If it's not working or whatever we need to adjust, we adjust. But most of the times it's just the 10-minute checking call, and you can always have access to me because I'm here to serve. I'm here this is what I love, is transformation. So that's why I say we have Transformation Nation group on the Facebook, and I'm here to help people to transform their lives. And you, at this moment, except for a few exceptions, they are always exception to the rule, but really suffering is an optional. We are born, we are spirits that have a body, and you have to take care of this body. But some, especially men, unfortunately, they more take care of their car or house than of their body, and until they are really in trouble. So I would encourage you, the earlier you start, the earlier you give your body what it needs, the easier it will be.
And the name of the book is Biohacking a Way to a
A
Better
better
You.
you.
Very
And the website is hreversingsecret.com. And you can just see a little bit what we do, and also book a call. And I think it's for free, and you can check if that's something for you or not. It's not a sales call, I promise you. It's information call.
I'll be calling you right after the show.
Yes.
Yes, today has been Dr. Grazyna Pajunen, who has discovered, I think, something absolutely amazing, reducing pain, giving people hope, avoiding surgery. Not for everybody, because sometimes you beat yourself up and you hurt, you have injuries and car crashes, and maybe that is not for you. But right now, agereversingsecret.com, that's the place to go. It's been a pleasure to have you on the show today.
It's my pleasure. Thank you so very much, Douglas. And greetings to everybody, and believe in yourself. Believe that you can, because you can.
The Soul Report. Thank you for sharing your time and spirit here with us on the Soul Report. We hope today's conversation brought you light and put you on the path to something that can awaken your soul. If you enjoyed this episode, don't forget to like, subscribe, and share it with someone who could use a little soul food. Join us next time as we delve deeper into the mysteries, miracles, and messages that move us. Until then, stay kind, stay conscious, and listen to the voice of your soul. And don't forget to like us and subscribe wherever you are on social media. We'd love to hear from you. Thank you very much. Farewell, and remember, the growth of your soul is the most exciting journey you can be on. See you next time, my friends. Peace and prosperity.